let's talk. I want to talk. As you might be able to tell in my face, not particularly happy at the moment. I don't know why, once again. But mine keeps racing about crypto topics, so I'll just blah them out, and that maybe helps. Let's chill here. So I had this conversation with a tax consultant, and afterwards I felt quite happy because I thought, hey, I can do venture capital and I'm super safe with my bot. I don't need to pay more taxes than I earn with crypto. So, it's pollen. It itches everywhere. Sorry. Anyhow, yeah, it's May. Anyhow. So that's good. I don't need to pay taxes on stuff that I didn't earn, right? So I don't. That's because in Germany or Sweden I couldn't do that because they have other rules. Anyhow, for now I'm safe, but it still comes at a high opportunity cost operating my bot. Fuck. As if I did drugs. Not that I know what that feels like. The opportunity cost is that on the one hand, I have money just lying around that the bot has to trade with, and that money I could just invest, and if I would invest that money, then I would probably get better results. That's opportunity cost number one. Opportunity cost number two is that capital that I trade with can never become long-term hold. So I'll always have to pay the short-term capital tax on it and the speculation tax, and that is the same as my personal tax thing. So it falls in my tax bracket, which at the moment is 42%. And if I make more, then it might go up to 55%, no, 50 something percent. 50%? I don't know what's the highest one. Anyhow, so let's stay with 42, but even 42 is quite a high number. So whatever my bot makes, 42% I have to pay in taxes. And not only that, also the gains that the cryptos have while they are in the bot, I also need to pay that short-term gain on them, because I hold them for less than a year, because I constantly trade with them. So it would have been potentially smarter, and still would be potentially smarter, if I just now sell it all and buy in, not trade with it, hold it for a year, because then it's tax-free. That's the cool thing here in Austria. Now, I don't know why I spend so much time thinking about it. I mean, I just really don't want to pay tax. Now, I kinda... am I being a hypocrite here? Because I think paying tax is a good thing, especially the rich people. They should pay tax, yes. And I consider myself rich at that point. However, I mean, because with taxes you can fund good stuff like healthcare here in Austria, social services here in Austria, building roads and bridges, even though that's a whole other environmental topic. But then the government also funds like stuff that I do not want to support. And so I try to hold the amount of tax that I have to pay to a minimum. Ideally zero. One could argue, okay, I haven't been paying taxes the past few months because I didn't make any money. Except for that crypto thing. So I should pay my fair share of taxes, okay, fine. But then from a egoistical perspective, I just if I can avoid to pay those taxes, I want to do that. You know, I don't want to unnecessarily pay taxes. And if I just hold the crypto for a year, then I don't have to pay taxes. So why would I not do that? So yeah, the opportunity cost is super high, but let's even ignore that. Let's say that money is additional for some reason, and I don't have any opportunity cost. I operate the bot as a hobby project so that I have something to do, so that I have something to think about. And that is counterproductive, because I'd prefer not to have to think about that, because then I wouldn't be so unhappy right now. Or I don't know, maybe I would be even more unhappy because I have nothing to do with my life. I don't know. But I'm assuming that once I have a job, or Monday I start, so then I think I would just prefer my mind free, you know, not having to think about those things, not having to think, what is the best strategy now? Should I sell now? Should I wait? What do I do? You know, and the bot I have to constantly update, because stuff constantly changes. So it is quite a lot of work as well. So maybe I should just turn off the bot. But then I don't want to do that, because now I've already spent so much time and effort, you know, setting it up. I don't know what I want to do. So I've been thinking about that for a while now. I've already done 2 cycles around the thing, the Stift, and just thinking about it, and I don't know what's the best strategy. I mean, thinking positively, I will never have to pay more tax than the money I made, and even if I have to pay 42% on the money I made, I mean, I guess that's fair. Okay, I gotta pay some taxes, it's okay. It's just that it's a lot of work. It's just a lot of work. Like, figuring out how much tax I actually have to pay, just the difficulty increases with the stuff that I do, especially with that bot, like, so much. If I would just buy in every month and let it sit there for at least a year and then sell, then I don't have to worry about it, because then I don't even have to pay tax. So yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. My bot literally makes me a few cents every day. A few cents. On some days, a few euros. Okay. On some days, I'm feeling good. But the past, like, week, it hasn't made me more than 2 euros on a single day. Especially with all the fees that I also pay. It just doesn't make sense. Or does it? I don't know. So I'll just keep it running for now. I'll give it another month, see how it's performing, and if we get another nice 100 euros a day kind of day, then I might keep doing it. And otherwise I'll just say, okay, I'll sell it all off and then buy it all back in such that I have, you know, the stop point. So this is the end now, so it makes the calculations easier. And then we start again with long-term investing. Yeah. But operating the bot is fun. But okay, I can just do it with, like, I don't need to fund the bot with 8,000 euros as I have now. I can just, I don't know, 1,000 euros in several assets. That could be okay. Because then it's just a fun project, you know. But then it also doesn't make me much, and then I'm even more like, why do I even do this? Forget about it. Yeah. Decrease risk. Or we just increase risk such that we also lose some money, such that we can calculate that against the taxes that I have to pay. Like against the wins that I made, the profits, and then I don't have to pay taxes, or so many taxes again. I was also thinking, I just take a lot of money, put it into ADA, because if it goes up, great, then I have to pay more taxes, but that's fine. But if it goes down, you know, it's also fine, because then I pay less taxes. So this whole tax situation just makes me take more risks, and I don't know if that's smart. Because here's the thing. I don't have to pay tax if I lose, but then I lose money, and that's worse than paying taxes, right? Right? I think we can agree on that. Better to make money and pay taxes than to lose money. Okay, and with that I shall end it because I've been ranting enough. Just enjoying the last few sun rays here. Yeah. And breathe in some pollen. I hope that you don't have a pollen allergy, and I shall see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.